How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we're playing Denethor, Ruling Steward. So those of you who've been watching for a while, you'll know that there was a time in my channel's history when I went through a phase of infinite creature sacking combos. Like, there's a couple creatures, mainly, the only two we really have are Yawgmoth and Persistent Goblin, or Putrid Goblin, and those two creatures in particular, with their innate abilities, can be sacked an infinite number of times. Now, we have a card called Ashnod Altar that can create 2 mana by sacrificing a creature. It doesn't work. This is a bad thing, man. This is a bad thing. It does work. It does, but it's a little bit janky. So my plan is to get down a Solemnity, get down a Putrid Goblin, and then get down a Denethor, so that we can sacrifice them infinitely. Oh, gods. I need lands, though. So, Charming Prince, you're up. I want you. You can go to the bottom. Yeah. Oh, crap. I can't even block him. He's a ring bearer. Jadar, I didn't know you had it in you. Are we just gonna die to this? We have so much of the combo, though. Urborg Scavengers. An honestly sleeper all-star of Aftermath. The dude is cracked. I don't know what to say. Oh, well, that's bad. But Urborg Scavengers can block a 2/2 all day. So, we're good on that mark. And if we get a land, like, Yawgmoth will just snipe Jadar. Not a land. Yawgmoth Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Did I mill anything cool? I did, okay. From my graveyard, I will take Headless Rider to be a 4/4 lifelinker. I will draw a card just in case. Just in case. Can we overpower Smeagol and friends by just playing objective? Never speak, friend. Never speak. I was going to be like, can we overpower him by just playing stronger creatures? And like, if the upper limit of our opponent's creatures is Radiketh, the Foul-Blooded? No, we can't. We do not have more powerful creatures than Radiketh. So we need a Wrath, kind of. We kind of need a Wrath. And like, even if we Wrath, we are screwed so hard that it's just unlikely that we will ever recover. So we just play Yawgmoth. Pass the turn. This is almost certainly not going to work out in our favor, but... Yep. Kind of saw that coming. It's a battle of the free sack outlets, and while Yawgmoth is better as a free sack outlet, he is worse if he doesn't have as much support, right? The fact that our opponent has or had 7 creatures to our 4 means that even if we can technically eke out more value, go on, opponent, do it. Yeah, I'm gonna make you sacrifice something. We might win the sacrifice wars. I doubt it, but we might. Yeah. No, Wrath of Captain is kind of just perfect for countering Yawgmoth. Like, normally we would get the same value out of a Yawgmoth activation as our opponent would get out of the Wrath of Captain activation, right? But if they sacrifice the creature that we're targeting with the 1/1 counter, we don't get the draw, so... Take action. Need another black source, please. And we're just gonna do it now. Our opponent let us have it. Okay, well, we're just dead anyway, so I guess there's no inherent risk involved. Although I guess there could be technically. Yeah, my deck is kind of trash, bro. We are very low to the ground because we're trying to combo, which means we're not really big on the good old Timmy skills. Although I guess Loris is kind of good. Liliana's a human. I don't know why. I don't know why she can affect Yawgmoth. He has protected from humans. GG, opponent. Denethor is not having any luck. To be fair, like, I'm asking him to put together like a 5-card combo for me. What do I actually need? I need a Putrid Goblin. I need Solemnity. I need Denethor. And I need Ashnod Altar. So it's technically only 4 cards, but still, like, it's not easy to ask for. Like, this is a good start. We get Oswald down. We ramp into Key to the Archive. We can get Denethor down on 3. Oswald hopefully takes some disruption. And then we can sneak in the Putrid Goblin later when we have all the pieces. Let's start with Denethor. We even have some Thassa removal, which is good. Legendary creature card isn't going to do any good, so we might as well risk it for the proverbial biscuit. I guess I can cast you. Like, are we just a white-black aggro deck now? Have we lost that much face? Graveyard Trespasser? Smithero. Should let Denethor go back to the command zone. It's functionally the same, right? Because +2 command tax, +2 perpetually. I don't know. I like having more cards in hand, man. It feels like I'm doing better than I actually am. Those are some cool sleeves. Not really sure how a skull goes with water, but our island blue mana. But we're not here to judge. It's a bit of a trippy Teferi, not Teferi, Tezzeret too. Magic art, it goes places, man. It goes places. Dude, I remember my early takes on Thassa. She is really fun. Like, the Exile is just neat. It's just neat, bro. Uh-huh. Get down Solemnity. Sack you. So we can get a 5 mana, which is you. Which gets this Denethor back. Keep the graveyard clean. Trading in there 2-2 for a 2-2. I draw a card out of it, so it's not a bad deal. I don't have a 6 mana artifact in the deck, I don't think. So we also kind of stopped as we're told, which is good. It's basically a Gilded Lotus now, right? And a Gilded Lotus is good. Whenever you cast a blue spell, you may draw a card. That's scary stuff, bro. Run out the Putrid Goblin. Hopefully our opponent does not see a combo brewing. They can't just play infinite blue permanents this turn. Like, the most dangerous part of As Foretold is still there, right? Because you can cast less than the number of fate counters on it. And there are spells that have 0 mana value because they're not supposed to be cast for a mana value. And as a result, you can still cast them with As Foretold, which is why the card sees play. You. I need so I need to find Ashnod's Altar, or I just need to find a 2 mana rock. Like, any of those will get the job done. Draw 4. Seems fair. Dude, I love Robe of the Archmagi. It is a fun card. I wish more people played it. That's bad. Ay. 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 That one. So we can activate Denethor infinite times now. It does work. I was worried when I first opened up the deck that it wouldn't work, but it does work. It is just infinite damage in an uncommon commander. Yeah, opponent, you see it too? Okay. Well, that was a good game too. Like, that was a good game too. We'll go on to game 3. We've got a good 1-2 record right now. We can finish it off as a 2-1 record. That's pretty good. I don't know. Eventually, at some point in your Magic career, you'll care about records, and then at some point you'll stop, right? It's part of the magic. It's part of the magic of it all. And I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know if I'm willing to give up the thought of winning. Okay, so we start off with Ashnod. We go into Mindstone into Altar. Up against Yawgmoth, who is a good boy. We're getting Giver of Runes in the new anthologies, who is basically just going to slot into she's basically just going to slot into every deck along with Screeve as one of the possible targets for decline. As one of the possible targets for your Ranger captains. Yawgmoth comes down. Our opponent has sufficiently outramped us. We will sack this. I think we get 2 black sources, honestly. And we'll swing in. So we're missing a couple combo pieces. We have our commander. We have the altar. We need the goblin, and we need the Solemnity, or Thran Vigil. Thran Vigil also works. Because of the weird ways in which counters interact with each other in Magic the Gathering. Tristan Carlson. Ledger Shredder, doing the Ledger Shredder things. Second spell has been cast, so I'm gonna make our Smothering Ties good. We just don't have anything to use the mana on, unfortunately. Old Yawgmoth is a big boy, isn't he? He's a 12/12. It's very hard to see wizards. Oh no. That was only plus, so it's not negative. Generally, black ones... Oh, actually, it's green. That's why that's not working the way I thought it might. Let's see if I built the deck right. If I didn't build the deck right, this won't work. I did. Wow. Yeah, we'll put that one onto the battlefield, I guess. And, get down to Denethor. Opponent. Oh, Filter Out. That is a card that I really should use, but I have not been using. Yeah, I'm not really interested in trading in for Power Stones quite yet. They obviously have a bounce spell. Oh, a protection spell. Very neat stuff, opponent. Okay, they were worried about the Denethor trigger. That makes sense. I thought they were trying to bounce it, but only so much can be discerned from looking at somebody's field interactions, right? Memory Deluge. Removing a non-existent counter. But I wonder if there's some... Because in theory, like, after you get him sorted out, you don't need the triggers to happen anymore. But then, if you were to word it in a way like that, would that just be too much concessions for paper counts, right? Like, if you do it in such a way where it stops after 5, it might also have unintended consequences, so I guess it's fine. But I has a 12-12 and a 4-6. Captain, go bite the dust. Let's prevent some card draw. Enable some card draw. You're gonna give me a counter or a treasure? I do so like treasures. You only count non-token creatures, so it looks like Lion Slash is getting the boot this turn. Gonna tap 2 mana. Our opponent is making life choices, and I can appreciate that, but they're also far enough ahead that I don't think it should matter too much. They have gotten land screwed, so... I don't want to lose Denethor, but... I'll draw a card, honestly. Where's my Oswald when I need him? I guess I don't really need him because I have the altar, but, like, he could do other things. Maybe. We take 8 damage this turn. We kind of just need to draw all of the combo pieces to make this work. Gix is not all of the combo pieces. Boromir's cool. Gix is cool. And we'll sneak down the altar to hinge our bets on getting another turn, because it doesn't look like we will, but we might. It's distinctly a possibility. So this is a good place. We have a number of combo pieces. 1, 2. If we draw the other 2, we're fine. Boromir certainly has to die this turn. Neat opponent, neat stuff. Love it. Uh, 100% sacrificed. Gix is the ring bearer. The altar was probably the right choice, I think. I just kind of need to draw cards. Do we go down to 1? We're going down to 1. Or do we just lose? We might just lose. Pass the turn. See where it goes from there. I think it's GG. We lose. So sad. Well, if you liked the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.